This is just how it used to be.
Better. It's better than it used to be.
Is it?
We used to argue a lot.
I don't remember arguing. It was sometimes a disagreement.
Maybe. Just thought we ought to give us a second chance.
But when did you get out of prison?
Prison? What do you mean? I don't get the joke.
5 years ago. You were sentenced 5 years ago. Where is Mark?
Mark who? I think you're a bit confused.
No, I was with Mark. We came here together on holiday.
I don't know what you mean. I think you're mixed up.
I remember you were sentenced to prison. That day that we broke up and then I got stabbed.
It's beautiful here. I've been thinking. I know I said I didn't want children, but well, maybe we should talk about it. I don't think I'm too old. What do you think?
That would be fantastic. I always wanted it to work between us two.
Don't let your coffee get cold.
Coffee?
On the bedside table.
Morning, sleepyhead.
Oh. What time is it?
7:30.
In the morning.
Yeah, of course in the morning. It's time to get up. You know what John Wayne said in the old Western? We're burning daylight.
So you told me regularly.
I thought we could do some exploring today. You know, make the most of our little getaway.
I agree. But at a more reasonable hour, I just want to have a lie in, Mark.
Okay, well, what about this then? You stay in bed, and I'll drive to the village shop and pick up some supplies for breakfast. And if you're still under the covers when I get back, I could join you under there.
Can we talk, Mark?
We are talking.
No, seriously. I just want to say sorry for yesterday, the drive up here. I was panicking and that car just seemed to be following us for miles.
Let's forget about all of that. I just want us to have a nice relaxing time and get away from everything.
Yeah, me too. But I can't act that way. I need to get a grip. I was obsessing over the fact that that car was behind us and it just seemed to, the silver one, it just seemed to be following us for miles and miles, and I got it into my head that it was Steve.
Look, forget it. I have.
Steve did so much damage to me. I thought it was him coming after me. Sorry, I know I go on about it all the time, don't I?
We need to be sensible. Whatever else he is, he's not stupid. If he has been released and he tried anything, he'd be straight back inside.
Yeah.
Shall I go for these supplies then? Look, we've got milk and bread and some things the owner left us. But I fancy a full English this morning, a proper fry. What else do we need?
There you go.
Oh, so we're organised then.
Well, I just need to wash my hair, so if you get those, I'll just get ready while you're gone.
Do you want to go to the lake today?
I don't know if I'm ready for that just yet. Let's see. Okay?
No beer.
Jesus, you gave me a fright. Who are you?
I didn't mean to scare you. Mum sent me to see if you were alright or if you needed anything.
Mum? Who's Mum? Oh, are you Mrs. Carter's daughter?
Got it in one. I'm Jane. Mum said she left some stuff in the fridge when you got here. But if you need anything else, just ask me. And if you want eggs, go to the farm. Yeah. Oh, and the boiler doesn't really work, but if you give it a thump, it should be alright. And she says she's gonna fix it, but she don't, so.
Well, I mean, we're hoping we won't be needing it, but if it's warm enough.
I won't bet on it, it's bloody freezing, even in August.
Ah, I see.
Oh, and the service is bad as well, but there is one place near the lake where you can get a little bit, a bar maybe, but in the village it's bad as well, so.
Yeah, your mum mentioned actually, but thanks for telling me. Oh, just one question. So there used to be a pub around here. It had really good food. I think it was called the Black Bull. Do you know where it is?
It's not anywhere now. It got closed a few years ago and then some vandals went and burnt it down. Yeah. There's actually really nothing to do out here. I'm not sure why anybody'd want to go on holiday. Can't wait to leave. Actually. Yeah.
Oh, hi, Sue. Finally. Yeah, it's a bit hit and miss with the phones out here. How's Mum? Oh, good. Yeah, I just thought I'd better ring and check everything was okay. Emma? Oh, she's great. Yeah, she's back at the cottage. Oh, it's an amazing place, yeah. Garden's huge. Scenery's beautiful. Yeah, it is a bit isolated, though. Yeah, it's a perfect place for a getaway. Yeah, Emma, no. I'm certain she's fine. I'll just be glad when we've been to the lake. Okay. Yes, I will. Okay. I'll see you next week.
Hi. I guess you know who I am?
What are you doing here?
You do know me. I wasn't sure.
I saw the photos from the trial. What are you doing coming here? You need to keep away.
Look, I don't want any trouble. I just want to talk.
Yeah, well, Emma doesn't want to talk to you or see you.
It isn't Emma I want to talk to, it's you. I need to warn you.
Don't threaten me.
This isn't a threat. You need to be careful. It's Emma you should be worried about. She's lied about everything from the start.
Lied about what?
About what happened that day. Look, I went round to talk to her, to sort things out. She didn't want to end it. It wasn't working for me. She wouldn't listen.
That's crazy. You're the one that won't leave her alone. You're the one that won't take no for an answer. Just go before I call the police.
I don't know what happened. She was fine when I left that day. She was upset but okay. When the police came round to my house, I didn't know what it was all about.
Maybe her being stabbed was the reason. You're the one that's followed us here. She said she saw a car behind us yesterday. Just go. What are you up to?
Look, I just want the truth. Get her to tell you what really happened.
I know what happened.
She's ruined everything for me. I don't know what happened. But it wasn't the way that she told it. I don't know how she got stabbed. Perhaps it was accidental. But it wasn't me that did it. She lied about that.
That makes no sense.
You need to be very careful. If she can do that... I wanted us to remain friends. But she's erratic, unpredictable. I never want to see her again. But I want her to tell the truth.
So, what did you think of the village?
Oh, it was a nice little shop. Yeah, it was very quiet.
I'm so glad the shop's still there. So it was a really old man called George who ran it when we used to come here on holidays. I expect he's no longer around now. It must have been 20 years since we were last here. And he must have died. Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine. Do you want to go for a walk like this morning?
Yeah. Let me just finish these and then we can have another coffee before we go. So I think I would like to visit the lake today.
Whatever you want to do is good for me.
I just want us to have a special time together this week, and if that hangs on, we won't.
Do you want to talk about Laura?
It's hard to remember it all now. But at the same time, it still seems like yesterday. That was the last holiday that we had as a family before it all came to an end. This is ridiculous. It was 20 years ago. It's hard. It's hard to even hear her voice after all these years, but Laura was always so close to Dad. They just shared so many interests. It was always Dad and Laura and me and Mum.
You talk about your mum much more than your dad.
Do I? It was much harder losing Mum. It doesn't mean that I didn't love Dad.
Do you still want to leave the necklace?
I think so. So that's where the caravan park used to be. We had 3 holidays there. And there used to be a tarmac path that just went up there that we used to play tennis on. I mean, it wasn't proper tennis. We used to use those solid, those small wooden bats. And Laura just loved to swim. I told you that, she was obsessed. And she wanted to swim in the lake that day. She'd been playing chess with Dad. Dad wanted another game because she'd beaten him. Not bad for a 12-year-old girl. But she was just so determined. And she was a good swimmer. So I had to go and watch her and just make sure she was okay. Watch her, keep an eye on her. That's what Dad said to me. And I wasn't a good swimmer. So when she called out, I just froze. It was all in just a minute. She was splashing around and Dad came running and jumped in. He was frantic and Mum was hysterical, and it just all happened so fast. But it was too late. It's just a blur. Everyone was screaming and everyone was shouting, and it was my fault. Dad said, my fault. That was the end. Our last family holiday. Everything changed. Dad got really ill and he lost a lot of weight. He'd barely speak to me. Mum said he would forgive me, but nothing was ever the same again.
I don't know how anyone would ever cope with that. But it wasn't your fault.
Yeah, but Dad said it was. He looked at me with sheer hate when he was in the hospital. And then it was just Mum and me. This is it. I don't suppose her ashes will be here anymore, with the wind and the rain over all these years.
I think it's still a sacred place. It's a good place to come and remember Laura.
Gran always wanted you to have this. Can I just have a moment?
Yeah. I'll wait for you by the gate.
Okay. It's just the two of us now. Mark can't hear. You don't know Mark. But he's kind, very thoughtful, and patient. He deserves much better than me. But so did Steve too, really. You ruined that one as well, didn't you? It was always all about you. What you did affected all of us. What Laura wanted, Laura had to have. And you were Dad's favourite, so less birthday presents. You could do no wrong in his eyes. You were so special to him. I wasn't special. I was nothing. I never understood why you wanted to go swimming that day. You just had to show us that you were better than the rest of us. The best at everything. I've told Mark about that day. You'd beaten Dad at chess and then you had to show us what a great swimmer you were. But you weren't so good, were you? I couldn't save you. just ruined everything. Everything was always about you. What Laura wants, Laura gets. You did it, didn't you? Look what you did. Is this what you wanted?
Stroke my hair like you used to. If we could give it another try, we make a great team, Steve.
No, Emma, I can't. Look, I get no time to myself. It's too much. You just want us to be together all the time, doing everything as a couple.
Oh, that's what couples do. They want to be together. So let's just stroke my hair, Steve. Stroke it like you used to.
I'm tired of it all.
I'm sorry. Genuinely.
Yes, ambulance, please. Oh my God, there's blood everywhere. My ex-boyfriend has just stabbed me with a kitchen knife. Oh Jesus, there's blood everywhere. Please, come quick, help me. Yes, 94 Alligator Park.
I don't know what to do anymore. Just tell me what you want, Laura. I don't have the answers, so just show me. Show me what you want me to do. Show me what you want me to do so I can make things right.
Emma! 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 Emma!